Hey yo, welcome to another edition of Black on My Bullshit. I'm here with the guys. We got Chris here, we got Daniel. Trey's not here with this episode, but we're gonna rock it for you guys. Just to be honest with y'all, we ain't really got shit to talk about. We just gonna go through some random stuff that comes to mind. Cause it's been a minute. We'll catch up on some things and see what's cracking. But how you doing, fellas?
Good, man. Living life, man. Same thing, nothing really to talk about, man. We just gonna just flow with the motion of the ocean and see how it go, bro. Yeah. Daniel,
Yeah,
how you living?
hey, same here, man. Just moved from to a new apartment. Uh, I don't even know where my tripod is. Luckily, I got my little son's little plate that you can't see behind the camera there, but it's propped up on something. Hopefully, the phone don't fall.
It's holding on by faith. Won't he do it?
Yes, yes, he will.
Hey, but you know what actually just came to mind right now? I think I mentioned it, but I think I'm gonna talk about it. Because I got beef. I got legit beef. Uh, Black owned restaurants. All right.
Mm.
I want to support you so bad. All right. I've done food reviews and I even had somebody hit me up and said, "Hey, I would love for you and your wife to come and try at our spot and give us a review." That was a few months ago. This place still, I drive by, still ain't open. They don't even respond to their messages, and you sought me out. I'm not gonna sit there and hit you up, blow you up. Like, what was going on with that? Apparently, this place has not been open since. And the people who hit me up saying they even gone around the area and seen where all the food trucks are say this place has never been open. So I just I need y'all, and I say this with love. They say if your friend would tell you the truth, they are your actual friend. So I say this with the most love in the world. Black owned businesses, black owned restaurants, get your shit together. Okay? Get your shit together. The amount of times I've seen entertainment fees on receipts. What the is an entertainment fee? Oh, because we got a DJ. That's not my problem. Why am I
Right.
paying for your DJ? Why is that shit on my receipt? Automatic gratuity.
That's crazy.
Automatic gratuity is low key diabolical. Okay. I get it when you have the big party, folks don't tip. I still don't like it, but I understand it. You got 10 to 15 plus people, you throw that gratuity on the receipt. When you force gratuity and give me shitty ass service, that is so disrespectful. Okay. You act like I'm an inconvenience for coming into your restaurant. You make me feel like I ruined your day by asking you what's the best thing on the menu and I get the eye roll. What the is going on? Black owned businesses, I need you to do better. And a lot of people like, you should support me because I'm a black owned business. I want to. I 100% want to. But one, you're messing up my order. Two, you're giving me attitude. You make me feel like, why did I come in here? Because you're making me feel like y'all was trying to close early. You said you're open till 10. I'm here at 4 o'clock. Apparently, this is great hours. Apparently, I'm inconveniencing you. You got somewhere else to be. Then you force the gratuity on my stuff, and then the food is either overly salty or not really good. And I'm just like, yo, I can't sit here and support you if you can't support yourself. It's getting to the point where it's like, and I've seen plenty of videos on the food scene in Atlanta. And at this point, y'all bring that same mentality to California. I can't have that. I need y'all to, and I say again, I say this with love. I need y'all to get your shit together. Okay. Food overpriced. You charging me $30 for a plate? Don't even get me started on the plates I see on Instagram where people like, show them the plate I got you. And it's like two small pieces of catfish and some bland looking mac and cheese. You got some greens over there. And you talk about a $50 plate? A $50 plate? You know what I can get with $50? At this point, that's gas money. It used to be the cost of eggs. And you talk about $50 a plate for this food that don't. I'm getting hot. It is
Hey,
just doesn't make sense to me. And I want to support y'all so bad. I want to support y'all so bad, but I can't because y'all just gonna give your money to the white man. Yes, he greets me when I walk in the door.
Yes.
He gives me food suggestions.
Hello, Ronald.
And you know, they remember your name. They make you feel, oh, did I mess that up? You know what? Keep that. I'm gonna give you this. They do stuff like that, you know. Oh, you don't want to get that soup. Well, how do you like this? Do you like that? Well, I personally like, is that, I personally like this, but a lot of people like that. When we ask suggestions, because we're freshly here. We just got here. I don't know the soup of the day. You didn't see the menu before you came in. Hey, yo, and these places with the QR codes and no menus, yes, I can bust out my phone and look at the QR code. But where the fuck the menu at, bro? I'm not trying to get it together. Get it together. I want to support y'all so bad. So bad. Some of y'all close so early. What you got to do? You own a restaurant. I'm so confused. You open 2 days out the week. How do you make money? How do you make money? Am I crazy?
They fucking exclusive, bro. That kind of reminds me of this one food truck. I don't want to say their name, but they're in the realm of what you're speaking on right now. And when I first brought them up, I spoke highly of them. And I think I spoke highly of them because at that moment in time, I was looking for a certain kind of genre of food, and they had it. And it was everything I wanted and then some. But since that time, the quality has been terrible. Like the quality has been terrible. The prices have gone up. They screwed over my orders twice. They were recently at a night market that you and I attended, and they had a line literally through other food trucks. They had lines swerving through other food trucks. That's how long their line was. And when I got my food, I was highly disappointed. And after I ate the food and was disappointed, I thought to myself, I feel bad for those 200 other people. I feel bad for those 200 other people that were crossing over these other food trucks. I mean, that this line was crossing through other food trucks for this one food truck. Y'all would have had a great time at the Twisted Potato and don't even know it. Versus waiting in line at this one place. I'm not even gonna say their name, but waiting in line at this one place and got mediocre certain genre food at a high price, very, very high price. Like 2 bowls, 2 drinks was like $65. Yeah.
Okay.
2 bowls, 2 drinks for like $65. And these bowls that I got weren't even the full course bowls that they usually, weren't even their special bowls. This bowl was like just a mac and cheese and chicken. So it was 2 of those.
You can get that drinks. KFC.
$10, bro. With the corn and the Daniel, Daniel know what I'm talking about, bro. Daniel knows, man. But yeah, man, like Mike's right, man. Like I definitely want to be on your side. I definitely want to support. I definitely want to be a part of that. Come on, brother. Like, yeah, I want to be a part of that. But the quality of the food and the excuse I made for them at first was, okay, they know they're going to be serving a large group of people. Maybe they had to sacrifice taste just to get out the quantity. But when you easily got over 200 people in your line, like there was a long line, people were like, "Are you in the line for this truck?" They're like, "No, go ahead. We're waiting on that truck." And you got easily 200 people in line for one truck, and the quality was like blah. Like I was highly disappointed, very, very disappointed. Mind you, first time around, excellent service, excellent food, great people, young people at that. So, it kind of gave a sense of, okay, these young cats out here doing it. These young dudes is going somewhere. Not that day. That bowl went in the trash. That bowl went in the trash. Yeah, it went somewhere. It went to the trash. Like,
I'm sick.
and then it's funny because I speak of the twisted potato because I went there after I threw the bowl in the trash and got the freaking potato roll, the fried potato roll,
Yeah.
sour cream and bacon and all the shit like that. Best thing ever, bro. Best thing popping. And it was only like $10.
Was it the best thing, Papa, or were you just upset about the previous?
Hey, you know what? We're gonna talk about the potato spot next. We can be like, you know what? Speaking of
potato spot.
Speaking of potato spot, that shit was nah. But that shit was really good, man. Really, really good. Yeah, I wanna support black owned like you, but yeah, like it's definitely hard when they lack quality and lack service, and they treat you like you're inconvenience, and or they treat you like you black, I'm black. Shut the fuck up and eat this food. Like, nah, it ain't even about that, man. Like, we went to a spot a few weeks ago. Come to find out, ain't even black owned. Ain't even black owned. And in my opinion, the food was an 8. The food was an 8. It was really good. Better than what I had at first, but it is what it is, man. Crazy work out here.
I actually haven't had a bad experience at the place you talking about yet, and I hope I don't. But just other places in general, I feel like every time I walk in, we go to LA, I walk in and I see the ownership, I get a little scared a little time. I'm like, damn, this might not be good.
It'd be like that, but
I hate that too. I hate that.
We went to this spot in LA called Fixins.
Okay.
It's a soul food spot in LA, downtown LA called Fixins. Man, like when it comes to my food, like when it comes to the menu, you can ask my lady. If I don't see a picture, I'm not ordering it. Like I'm a visual eater, bro. Like it has to look good. You know what I mean? Like I can't just hear it and be like, "Oh, that shit sound fire." No, I gotta see it in person. And,
yeah, y'all don't got a picture of this on the Instagram. Like,
hey, their Instagram had pictures of the entire menu, and I'm talking about the pictures. The pictures match the in-person presentation. Everything was excellent, man. Like even down to the adult Kool-Aid, bro, which is crazy. Adult Kool-Aid had a little alcohol in the mason jar with Kool-Aid. Yeah, like my kind of spot. Like it definitely sounds mad niggerish a little bit, but you got to go there, man. It's called Fixins. They're in downtown LA. Check them out when you get a chance. Really good.
I definitely got
free promo.
You live in the mecca of bad food service. Tell us about your experience.
So, just to start with, I actually live in Atlanta. I'm not gonna give up my address, but I've been, I guess, pretty lucky because I actually haven't had a bad experience. But of course, I don't go to a bunch of different places unless unbeknownst to me, the local franchise owner of McDonald's is black owned. I may not know what's going on. But no, I have been to a handful of spots, and usually my feedback comes from people around me that have told me like, "Oh, that place fell off" or something like that. So it's more like I get I guess I've been lucky in the sense that I've usually only gone to places that I've been told about that were good, So like I'll say a few that I've been to that I thought were really good. So there's a place called Just Brunch. That place is amazing. Again, it can be a little pricey, but vibes is right. You go in there, they're playing music, food is service, everything was great.
They charging you an entertainment fee?
Nah, I don't think there was any entertainment fee. Gratuity might have been included. It might have been, but I don't remember. But again, the
your
food,
entertainment fee.
Right.
But the quality of the food was like top notch. I have no complaint. I think we got shrimp and grits and like chicken and waffles, and it was real good. Another place I went to that definitely was a little bit, I don't want to call it upscale, but it kind of had a little bit of a, like they was trying to be a little extra fancy. It was called Poor Calvin's, and that place was really good as well, but it was pricey. I think we had. This is what I'm trying to give an idea of when I say like they just put in fancy stuff just to put fancy stuff. I think it was like lobster wontons with like little scoops of caviar on them or something. And it
Oh
was just a
wow.
breakfast spot.
Oh, oh
Um,
man.
and
Was it good though?
it was incredible. I mean, it was real good. The only thing though, not to just be saying what y'all saying, but I do remember waiting forever and a day to get seated there. So
Black
that
owned.
we almost
Yeah,
left like twice.
for
But
sure.
we had heard about it, and then by the time you drive over there and get parked and everything, and then one of my favorite spots when I first moved to Atlanta, and I didn't know no better because again, everyone just tells me on the back end like, why are you going there when there's this place and that place? But there's actually a chain of soul food and barbecue called This Is It, and they're like been around for I don't know, I think like 40 or 60 years or something like that. But then
Okay.
everyone tells me like, oh, you should have been there, X number of years ago or whatever. They're garbage now. In fact, when I was
Sure.
working at AT&T, one of the trainers was like, oh, what's that place with the two dudes on the sign? And I was like, this is it. And he's like, yeah. He's like, that place is hot garbage, and it's like my favorite place. I'm like, I'm loving going there and stuff. And I was like, really? It's good to me. But then he says one of the dumbest things ever. He's like, my aunt or my grandma makes better whatever food, like whatever he referenced. And I'm like, bro, how you gonna complain about the food and say that's like me
Yeah.
saying my abuela makes better tacos? Like, come on, bro, you can't be. You can't be
Yeah, for
comparing
sure.
something you grew up with to a restaurant in any capacity. That's like insane to say out loud. So I didn't trust his
Right.
judgment. But I will say, since I've been in Atlanta off and on, we've been living here basically since 2017. I will say this is it. The prices have like doubled and the quality has gone down. So I don't know if it's a COVID thing or what, but I totally understand it. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I guess mostly I just heard about like like from the Keith Lee video and how
Oh, for
his
sure.
experience in Atlanta was just horrific. But that's the thing. Those are like the spots in the city, not on the outskirts where I stay at, where I feel like you get a more of that like Southern hospitality, you get more of that
For sure.
family owned, like small business feel, where it's just like you could walk in there and just sit down. You don't got to get on a wait list. You don't got to do all this protocol and all this
Yeah.
stuff. Whereas I feel like when you go in the city and you're dealing with, what was that place? It was, oh, the Real Milk and Honey, where
Oh,
Keith
for
Lee
sure.
had that
For sure.
issue. And then we've tried to go to other places. Like we try to support oh my God, I'm gonna mess this up. I think it's Candy's restaurant, Old Lady Gang or
Okay.
something. And we tried to get in there and I think it was like a wait list or something. So like we just like saw the people lined up outside and we just like we're like, all right, we just gotta keep it moving. But that's how it is when you're trying to go, I guess, anywhere in the city. So I mean, I don't know if that's like a city issue per se, like not Atlanta, but like big city problems. You're talking about, you see people in New York City or San
Yeah.
Francisco, Chicago, or anywhere where they're like trying to get into the fancy, nice restaurants. They're always going to have issues. Um, but yeah, other than that, all I can say is I love black-owned businesses. They're my favorite. In fact, I only go to black-owned businesses. Unlike these guys. These guys are racist. I'm talking to the audience directly. I'm not talking to y'all.
Hey,
I'm in Atlanta. I'm
Daniel,
trying to stay
I
safe.
feel
All right.
you. I feel you, Daniel.
No, for
Hey,
sure.
My
hey,
top 10 rappers, they're all Atlanta rappers, etc.
hey, Daniel. I feel
Go,
you on that, but in the sense, I'm a little
go
disappointed
Falcons,
in you,
go
man.
Braves, go Atlanta Dream.
I'm a little disappointed in you, bro, because out of all the black-owned restaurants, I thought you was gonna mention Magic City with the Lou Will lemon pepper special.
Hey
Stop.
man,
Stop.
I've never been. I've never been.
Man, yes,
I was
yeah.
about,
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
trying
waiting
to.
for
Wife in
him
the
to
other
say,
room.
I was
Yeah,
waiting
I'm
for
not
him to
trying to.
say, yeah, man, in Magic City got the best quality.
I've heard.
The
I've heard.
gratuity is through the roof.
Oh, you know
But
who
the
got
entertainment is
trash
great.
wings? You know who got trash wings? Hooters. And I don't know why motherfuckers go there. That shit is gross.
I've only been to Hooters one time my entire life, and it actually was here in Atlanta. Just randomly, when I was working at AT&T, one of my coworkers was like, "Have you ever been to Hooters and had the wings?" And he was raving about them, and I was like, "No, I haven't." But it was right down the street from us, so we went to check it out. I was not impressed.
Yeah,
Gross.
nah, it's
Gross.
terrible.
The worst wings I've ever had have come
Yeah.
from Hooters. At one time, we went to a coworker of mine. I don't know how we got over there. I think he asked me to help him out with something or whatever. And he said, "Hey, I'll buy you lunch." And I said, "Okay, dope." So he took me to, he's like, "Well, Hooters is right here. I know you like wings." And that's Loki racing. But so then we went to we went to Hooters, and it was like a all you can eat wings. And now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize, because when you're younger, you see all you can eat, you're like, oh yeah, this is about to be the best. As you get older, you kind of realize when folks have all you can eat something, it's low key trash, and they're trying to get rid of it. So we went to Hooters, and I'm just like, I'm eating the wings, and I'm like, oh, this is gross. And so I order some other one. I get the other wings, and I'm like, oh, these are nasty too. And so we're just going through it, and I'm like, brother, these ain't good. And so it gets to the point where we're just like, yeah, we gotta go. I said, hey, can I just get these boxed up and I'll just take them home, blah, blah, blah. She gives me the straight up attitude, and she's like, you can't take the all you can eat wings home. And I said, shit, throw them shits in the trash. I was trying to do you a service. I didn't want to waste food, but like, throw them shits away.
Were they like too like it was all jelly or something? Like, what do you mean by bad? Because everyone's different when it comes to wings. Some people like them real cooked up.
So how do I explain it? And I still remember because my stomach was turning. Have you ever had wings that like and I hate to say this, the skin is still kind of slimy?
Yeah.
And the skin is kind of slimy, like you attempted to fry these, but they didn't finish. So you decided to maybe just throw them in the oven for a little bit and it didn't work out. Yeah, that's what it was like. It was just like the texture was all thrown off. Like, there's a Mexican food spot that's up here. It's called La Cabana. And they serve these little wings. And for some reason, them joints is crisp up, right? Inside is always juicy. The crisp is outside. It's fire. And they're regular, just fried ones with no sauce on it. Like, you got to tell them light on the sauce. They don't know how to sauce shit because they just be throwing that thing in a whole jar and then giving it to you. So you tell them light on the sauce. But if you get them just regular fried, them shits is fire. Like, I don't know how they season it, whatever. Off the chain. And it's not even a wing place. But it was just slimy and it was like awkward texture to where like you bite into it and like it tastes like, and the one wing that threw me off, and I knew this when I was fucking done. You ever took a bite of chicken and get like a little tendon?
Like
yeah, but I'm
fall off the wing into
yeah. So it was I'm like disgusting. I'll eat it anyways. That's not my problem. My problem is what you said, when it's like doesn't feel like it's cooked all the way. Like the skin is too like you said, slimy.
It's a little slimy.
Like, it's like Jello kind of.
Yeah. So you bite into it and it's like the skin instantly starts to mush. So like it mushes and it kind of bunches up. So you get like a whole guap of just like skin. And then you take that bite and then it's like tender. And I was like, oh no, I'm done. Throw these shits away. And that's what I was like, yo, because usually what I do with food that's gross, I grab it, I go outside and I catch a local homeless person. Sorry. And I give it to them. And you know, I know sometimes they're like, man, this man gave me this nasty ass food. You look hungry. But
give me $1, bitch.
Yo, we went to one wing spot. It's called Rockin' Wings, which is that spot was pretty good. We walked out of that spot and homeless dude walked up. He said, hey man, me and my brother over there, brother was sitting down, you know, he's playing the part. He was looking all sad, like head down. So he said, hey, my brother in there, we're homeless, we don't have no food to eat. If you guys can spare anything, you know, we'd appreciate it. And I was like, you know what, man? I really want to take my food home. It was fire. But I was like, no, man, here you go, brother. So I gave him a few wings left, had some nachos in there. That man grabbed it, opened it up. He said, you ain't got no ranch? I said, if you don't get the fuck you ain't got no ranch was crazy. Then had the nerve to go back into the restaurant and ask them for ranch. I was done. I said, yeah, I need to go home, y'all. This new age homeless, man. I can't do it.
I got defeated. That was the night I got defeated.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's wild out there, bro.
On the news lately, fellas?
I got ranch at my house. Ain't something you ain't got.
Stop.
About to get in my car that you don't got. And go to my house that you don't have. And get some of this ranch that you also don't have.
Heat these up in my microwave.
You know what? Maybe I get a little extra with it. Put that shit in the air fryer. something you
Bro,
also don't have.
I was
man.
just gonna mention that when you talked about bringing the wings home, that's like a little hack you can do. Anytime you get some chicken, especially that ain't cooked right, you could take it home, throw it in the air fryer for
The
a few minutes.
revamp.
I mean, that's what I do with a lot of chicken in general, like especially like if I get like the chicken from Costco or something or whatever. It never feels like they crisp it up enough anyway, so I do that on the regular.
Hey, you know whose chicken I feel like don't really crisp up like that, and you got a 2.0 it in the air fryer?
Uh-oh.
Albertsons, bro.
Don't
Ooh,
Albertsons,
don't
like is it me or is it like it seemed
you
like
you about to
the
get canceled.
bottom? It's like the bottom portion is cooked, but it's always that little top section of the chicken. Like I don't know if it's touching the inside of the bag or
You
if
about
they're
to get
touching
canceled.
each other in the bag, but it's like it's always wet, bro. I don't know what it is about it. I hate that shit. It's always wet. Like yeah.
You said Albertsons chicken, you about to get canceled. Albertsons chicken is top tier.
I
Top
haven't
five.
had it in forever because I've been out here, but I've heard it's real good. Actually, I have had it, but like 10 years ago. It was good, my recollection, but yeah, it was 10 years ago.
Man, I
Man,
feel
it
like
goes
Vaughn's got a run over Albertsons in my opinion.
it goes Popeyes. You can get a two piece and a 2-piece at Popeyes. And it goes out. I can't do KFC because KFC the as soon as you pick that joint up, the whole skin flying off,
Yeah, the whole thing.
dripping in grease. You just see it. You just see it. Just I can't do KFC. Wifey love them KFC bowls. I refuse. I'd rather
They
starve.
they're just too expensive for how much. Could they just like I got one and they put like 5 little nuggets in there. It wasn't enough food.
Piled it up with corn, put like 5 nuggets, a bowl of mashed potatoes and gravy, and like $10. There you go. Have at it, bitch.
$10.
You know, out in California, I remember having churches like, this is again like 10 years ago, and I had churches chicken out here. It's definitely better out here.
It's different in the South, bro.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, for
it
sure.
seemed like they put their heart and soul in that shit in the South.
Dude,
Like out here in
2-piece
California, it's like
Tuesday is the shit.
2-piece Tuesdays.
It's only
My
a
gosh.
$1.99. I don't know what they're charging out there, but $1.99 for a leg and a thigh, and I think they give you a biscuit. And then on regular days for $3.49, you can get 2-piece plus a biscuit and a jalapeno, which is still not a bad deal.
And a jalapeno.
is it me
Hey.
or is it every time I hear Daniel talk about chicken, his shade gets darker and darker? Like I like this. What? It just
Get
gets
closer to the
darker
light.
and darker. This darkness is
Yo.
spreading.
Back here.
Church's chicken is premier struggle chicken. I ain't gonna hold you. Back in the day, it was that same special for 99 cents. And the amount of times we would hit there, you get yourself 2 pieces with that biscuit for 99 cents. I ain't gonna hold you. Church's chicken is top tier struggle chicken. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't say it's top 5, but it's good struggle chicken if you need it. I mean, one spot. This could be a rumor, so churches don't sue me. I'm not. I told you I with the chicken. Don't sue me. But back in the Bay, they said they caught somebody deep frying a rat one time at a church.
Yeah.
And it still
I
didn't
heard
stop
that.
nobody. That spot was busy
No.
next day.
That rat was jumping in
like,
there trying to get some chicken.
Master
That's all. Master Splinter.
Master Splinters. Man, need some hot sauce on jalapeno juice on this nigga, boy. For real.
Have either of you guys traveled out here? Have you been to Bojangles?
I keep hearing.
I have.
Keep hearing about Bojangles.
It's
I gotta
pretty
try
good.
it.
They call the sides fixins. So you may remember that when you mentioned that restaurant.
Okay.
Bojangles is pretty good. If you ever
I gotta
come
try
out this way.
Bojangles and another place in the South I've been to was Zaxby's.
Okay, I heard about
Zaxby's is
Zaxby's.
all right. It's all right. It's more they just got wings, but I wouldn't put Zaxby's above just getting wings at like a nice restaurant or something for sure. But I mean, I'm just hating because they're fast food. Plus, the last time I went to Zaxby's, I got a chicken sandwich and it was like $7, and it was smaller than the Popeye sandwich, and I was disappointed.
What about Buc-ee's?
In Texas called
I've never been to
Golden
Buc-ee's.
Chick.
What's up?
What's it called?
It's called Golden Chick.
Golden Chick.
Golden Chick.
Golden Chick. Oh man, they have this this little 9-piece zesty wing, and they sell their own house sauce with their own house seasoning. Top tier, fire, like hands down, best chicken I ever had in my life, man. Like,
Oh shit.
yes, best chicken I ever had in my life, bro. Golden chick.
I gotta add some of these things to my list. I still gotta go to a Waffle House, and hopefully there's no fights. I wanted to go to a Roscoe's, but Roscoe's been wilding, so I think I'm cool off them.
Yeah, don't wear any jewelry, bro. Be safe.
Yeah. Honestly, Waffle Houses, it's crazy how many there are out here. It's like as there's more Waffle Houses probably than McDonald's and Starbucks is possibly
Really?
even. It is crazy.
Is it
feels
good
like
though?
it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
It's not worth going there.
I had it back in the day. You know what? I'll say that Waffle House is only as good as the chef.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Waffle House that I've had in Louisiana, a few. Well, the location that I go to anyway, top tier, man. Like, I know their menu is swapped up. Like, they make these bowls now with like grits and stuff like that, with like grits, bacon, and sausage, and different things like that. And that shit is pretty top tier. But like I say, Waffle House is only as good as the cook, because you can get one of them cigarette smoking
with the elbows.
Hey, you get the elbow fat lady cooking your food, you know it's gonna be good. But if you get the stressed out chain smoker, yeah, you might get an ash in your head or something.
And the water at Waffle House tastes like they put a drop of bleach in every cup of water. You know one thing that throws me off about Waffle House, that, and even like pre-COVID, because I wasn't like that much of a germaphobe prior, but even more so now, like kind of weirds me out. When they give you your waffle, like the machine that makes it has like I think maybe the Waffle House logo is in there, but there's a little circle part in the middle, and they put your little cup of syrup right there on top of your waffle. And I'm like, where was that cup at? Was that on the counter? Was that just like, where'd you grab that from and just put it on top of my waffle? I hate it when they put the food and then put your sauces like touching your food, but that's how they do it at Waffle House.
I gotta try it one time.
You get a syrup packet and it's in the tray with the waffle, and it's definitely touching that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And your utensils is also in the tray with the waffle, and the utensils are in the plastic. So it's like, where has that shit been before you put it in the tray with my food? So when you open the tray, you get the condensed steam from the waffle. So now the waffle's all soggy, and then you get the wet utensil plastic, and you get the wet packet. Dan, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that shit's gross. That shit's gross. But nobody thinks about that. Nobody thinks about that. And like, before we switch the subject, that kind of reminds me of going to the meat markets. Like when you order like raw meat, and they put the meat in the bag with their hands. No, they put the meat in the bag with the gloves on their hands. Then they spin it and tie it with the same hand gloves they had on, and then they give it to you. So it's like now there's meat germs. Like, I don't know. It's like I think like that. I'll tell them, hey, can you double bag that, bro? Because you just grab this raw chicken and put it in the bag, and then now you're tying my bag up with this raw chicken hand glove, and you're like, here. Like, I don't know. That's just gross. Like, yeah, definitely germaphobe here, bro. Real talk. Real talk, man.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah, like when you think about it, it's like, yeah, it's just gross. Like I'm already getting the icks on that shit right now, but it's just gross.
Because you don't be thinking about that shit at the time. Because a lot of times you're like, I need this. I was about to say something crazy. Oh my god! But you're just like, can you pack that up so I can go like real quick? So you're not really thinking about, how they handling it, or the homie just came from the back with them same gloves, and then he don't touch the different meat and just put it up in there. Like, I didn't see you switch gloves.
Yeah,
you could have been touching some things. Now you touching this. Now you're gonna hand me the receipt. Or I've seen one where the meat market had the cash register there. Homie was touching the register. I said, "Hey, brother."
Or taking actual cash in the hand. Yeah.
It's a little seasoning on it.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
sick.
dollars are filthy, bro. Dollars are filthy. Like the shit they
Oh,
do.
Absolutely.
The shit they do with dollar bills, man. Yeah.
Bro,
Think- Especially a dollar bill from Magic City where you get them wings, right, Daniel?
And the Luke Will special.
I'll never know.
Lemon pepper. Hey, so
Good
the
answer.
one time I went to Atlanta, I don't think it was Atlanta in general. My family, he lives out there, and I don't want to butcher the name. I don't know if it's Hanford or Hartford or something like that, Georgia, Hanford or Hartford or something. But anyway, we went out there a few years ago, and he took us to Magic City. That's why I brought that up. He took us to Magic City to get the wings, right? And it's like, yo, like they're here shaking ass and serving wings. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, hey, the sanitation is like,
is this life?
Hey, baby girl, yeah. Like, come on. Shit is wild, man. But yeah, enough about chicken. I feel mad miserous right now.
These dollar bills smell like lemon pepper and booty crack.
Oh, smell like honey barbecue and sheets. It's wild.
Little stain on this money, yo.
Hey, so any of you guys are into sports? Have you guys been watching the latest NFL season? You guys been watching any of the games or whatever?
Off and on. Off and on.
Well, it's kind of wild, man, because I remember, well, like I said, I'm at the age of where NFL on Fox, NFL on CBS, Monday Night Football was ESPN, Sunday Night Football is NBC, which is still kind of like that now.
Mm-hmm.
But have you noticed how they shifted to Amazon on Thursdays?
Yep.
Some games are being broadcasted on Netflix only.
Mm-hmm.
There's that YouTube game.
The YouTube game
with the Chargers.
It's like, man, it's like the NFL is definitely making it hard for the average man to get up and enjoy the game he loves because he has to have 1 billion subscriptions to watch,
right.
To watch the NFL, and it's crazy, and it's like it's especially tough if you're a super fan and you're already out there buying the latest sports package, the NFL Sunday ticket. That shit's like $300.
Yeah,
absolutely, it's trash.
Yeah, so you buy that for $300, and some of your games are still blacked out, and so you spend $300 on that. Plus, you what's the highest Netflix subscription? What is it, $29 now?
Yeah, like around that.
So I think it's at least 22. Yeah,
yeah, like at least 22, but it
22. Yeah, for the Ultra HD and the and the multiple
and no
screens.
ads and shit. Yeah,
right. Plus the no ads. Man, so now you're paying for NFL Sunday ticket. You're paying for Netflix. What's the average Amazon Prime subscription? Like $13-14. You're paying for that. Luckily, YouTube is free, but Lord knows how long that's going to be.
Shit, I'm paying $20 for YouTube Music.
But my point exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, and then now all these channels have their own streaming services. Like NBC has Peacock and CBS is Paramount Plus and this and that, and it's like they're slowly taking the games away from the average man that just wants to enjoy Sunday football. You gotta have this subscription, that subscription, this and that and the other.
Sure.
And the NFL is sitting back just racking up dollars, man, just collecting cheese, and it's kind of crazy, man. It's like, where's all this fucking money going? You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. When you look at it, like back in the day, you can put on regular ass TV and watch football on Fox or CBS. Way back when, I'm gonna date myself, when Monday Night Football was on ABC. You can catch the
brother company or sister company, however that shit goes.
Mm-hmm. You caught like NBA on NBC before I went to ABC. Like you can catch games on regular ass TV, but now it's like what you said, where like you have to have streaming. And the shit that don't make sense to me is for the folks that have cable, right? Cables is not as cheap as it used to be. Like you paying $100 plus for a package, unless you bundle, and then you're paying all that in a bundle. Why do I have to pay for a subscription service, and then to watch a game, I have to upload my credentials from my cable service? What the fuck is the reason for me to have your app? Why do I have the ESPN app if I can't watch a game on ESPN because I need to prove that I have cable TV? The fuck is, why am I paying $32 for your 3-tier system if I need that? I've been getting rid of streaming service just for that fucking reason, because I need to get a cable service to watch the game. Why the fuck do I have your app then? And I see the NBA is spreading their stuff out. I mean, there's gonna be games on Prime. There's gonna be games on Peacock. A bunch of stuff. Peacock's $8. All right, I can rock with $8. I'll watch the ads. I'm good. So like, I'm getting rid of Disney Plus. Y'all tripping off some $20-something a month for me to only wait till a Marvel movie goes on there. I'm good, bro. There are plenty of these illegal websites. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Don't tell nobody.
Man, nobody.
But it's whack now. Like, why do I have all these services? At the time, like you said, like as you add that all up, that's cable right there. Like I'm pretty much paying for cable. So why would I pay $100 for subscription to then have to pay $100 for cable? Like I get it. There's probably like some contracts they have to sign to make sure that no one like doesn't get cable. But at the same point, like, bruh, like y'all showing regular ass TV, like you need a subscription to watch Fox and ABC and NBC, like the regular shows. Like back in the day, it used to be you plug in an antenna, you got them joints. Now you can't even see them joints with a TV. Like
analog days, man.
Yep.
Bruh.
When you said regular, it wasn't even cable. You was talking about bunny ears. Just
absolutely
wiggle that shit till you can watch it.
Yeah, the basics, bro. Like I say, and I remember when they first went from analog to digital. Everybody was all in that craze of what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And then they came out with those digital converter boxes that people had to purchase, and they didn't explain the box right because people were like, "Well, I don't have cable, so I don't need the box." So a lot of people went without the box for a while, not knowing that the box wasn't cable. The box was just providing them regular services that they would get with the antenna bunny ears thing, but it's more of a box channel lineup format. And when they did that, they call themselves helping out the average guy, the average Joe, by adding some extra little news channels and extra little movie type channels or whatever that people don't watch or didn't have a clue what the hell they were. And again, like I said, because I personally use a cable app. And because I use that cable app, luckily, I get some of those premium streaming services for free. Like I get my Disney for free. I get my Hulu for $1. But I'm still paying for Netflix. I'm still paying for Peacock. Like I've already dropped 4 right there. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So a lot of cell phone services try to make it, somewhat worth your while, but you have to be in their top tier service to get this stuff free. Like with T-Mobile, if you're on their top tier service, they pay for your Hulu, they pay for your Netflix, they pay for your Apple TV, they pay for all this stuff as long as you're in that top tier service. And it's like,
I should pay for your DoorDash. Shout out T-Mobile.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, free DoorDash. Yeah,
oh, man, that's crazy. So they
renew that joint every year.
They got you sitting home, just putting on weight. Hey, and again, shout out to T-Mobile, man, because they have this app called T-Life. I love it and I hate it at the same damn time.
Facts.
I love it because they always got the fly little deals on there. Like a few weeks ago, they had a Wingstop deal. They have a Jack in the Box little deal and stuff like that. the thing I hate about it though is that it's always something food related. So it's like they always want you sitting on the couch watching TV and eating. Like if you ever just notice how they set you up, it's always something food related or something that keeps you home, or when they give you the $5 movie tickets, is always something to get you out and about. But then in that same sense, it's always something food related. So it's like they want to keep you fed and they want to keep you just, you know, and it's like, damn, like I'm gonna gain 100 pounds just fucking with T-Mobile. It's crazy. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
Some of the travel discounts are fire too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, bro, like the rent-a-car thing that they have, the flight ticket thing that they have, the travel services like Disney and
T-Mobile been good to me. Discounts off the amusement parks. Yeah, T-Mobile been good to me. Fuck Sprint for sure, but T-Mobile. Sprint finessed me multiple times. Me and Sprint had beef. Like we not even gonna get into it, but yeah, me and Sprint, yeah. It's to the point where
phone plan after I, was on my own after being on my parents' plan when I first was, like a teenager, and I went to Sprint on my own, and yeah, it was rough waters. Actually, I did Cricket for a little while. Cricket actually treated me better than Sprint did.
I have Virgin Mobile, bro. I was living. I didn't have no craziness with Virgin Mobile. Virgin Mobile had the plans. I used to get upset when folks used to call me, and I'd be like, "Yo, you wasting my minutes." Or I used to have it where each
Call
text
back at 9
cost,
p.m.
Yeah. You had where each text costs like 10, 15 cents or something like that, and then calls cost like a certain. Yeah, it was struggle days back in the day. So imagine having that person send you, "Hey, what are you doing when you?" And I was, yo, I need you to stop. I need you to stop.
Turning my phone off. I'm turning my phone off. After the what R click, I'm turning it off, man.
You wasted my minutes. You wasted my minutes.
Oh man, well I'm definitely about to show my age right now because you said Virgin Mobile, you said Sprint, man. Singular Wireless right here, baby.
Woo!
Singular Wireless, boy. The little orange, little Nickelodeon looking dude, symbol thing or whatever.
I'm sick.
Bruh, Singular Wireless, bro. I had the little fold out Nokia with the keyboard. Thought I was getting it in, bro. Then I went from Singular Wireless to T-Mobile. Got my first little sidekick. Thought I was popping in them streets, boy. Woo!
What sidekick? Yes.
This sidekick
you just felt like as soon as you flipped it, you just felt like you were somebody.
Yeah.
She was sport.
Shit, you think I wasn't with that bitch. Yeah, man.
I don't want to show my age, but I'm using a jitterbug.
Oh man.
I remember those. I had Virgin Mobile had this phone. It was called a Party Animal, and it was just this Keo Sierra with the big ass antenna. It wasn't the best phone. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I had a Keo Sierra on Cricket.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
like a fake sidekick.
Oh damn! I didn't get lucky with that.
It didn't spin or nothing.
I had the Keo Sierra, and then I had that little Nokia brick that almost everybody and their mama had, and then I had a super thin. When phones are getting thin, it's like a super thin Virgin Mobile that had nothing, no camera, no anything. Like I completely up and got that phone. I don't know why. I think I got it because it was like $15. No, it was $10 on a Black Friday sale. Should have never got that shit. Then I got to a flip phone, which was fire because it actually had some music on it, which was hard. And then the fact that I got excited for a flip phone is crazy. And then we had
everybody wanted that razor, man.
Everybody wanted that razor or the chocolate.
The razor was it. Hey, I think I had the chocolate through Verizon.
Mm-hmm.
That was
for sure.
That was the first phone I believe that was pushed to be an MP3 player versus a phone. Like it had the little screen and it had the play pause button, the fast forward and rewind button on there. It was pushed.
Oh yeah,
MP3 player, but it was a phone versus it actually being a fucking phone with the built-in MP3 player. Like they definitely pushed that. That shit. Yeah, the chocolate was dope.
I had a phone. It wasn't the chocolate. It was one of the bootleg ones, but it definitely had that little SIM card. You got the extra memory. Boy, how much music I had in that joint! I thought I was killing it.
What a time to be alive, man. MP3s. Time to be alive, man.
You
It's
remember
funny.
when?
The
Remember
phones,
DVD players are $200?
Oh
man.
man, bro, anytime a new tech launched, $200 was probably a steal. I remember I worked at DirecTV and this person was trying to, I think they were like trying to sue DirecTV for like some damage to their home and it like damaged all their electronics, like a lightning struck their house or something.
Ooh,
And they was trying to get the original cost of their DVD player that they had bought like 15 years ago. They had spent like $800 on it,
The fuck out
because that's like right when it came out or something, and it's like, bro, you could have got yourself a PS2 instead. You bought
Hey, I
you
was
paid
just thinking that,
facts.
Daniel. We on the same page, bro. It was like either buy the DVD player when it came out for like $200 or $300. Well, the off-brand DVD players for
yeah.
because the real deal
Mhm.
DVD
It was like
players,
500-600.
like the
Yep,
Sony's,
yep.
Panasonics, shit like that, were like
Mhm.
$500-600. You're right. It was either spend $500 or $600 on that, or get a PS2 console for $499 and then play video games also. Like,
Yep.
come on, man. It's like it was a no-brainer. I mean, like at that time, I definitely didn't have my own income, but it was a fucking no-brainer. It was a no-brainer, man. Like get the PS2
I'm
right now.
sure a lot of kids got their parents to buy them a PS2 just so they could say, let's put that in the living room when we got a DVD player.
And we can watch
Oh
movies on it.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or
One.
or do you guys remember the TV VCR DVD combo?
Oh yeah.
Woo.
Had
Yeah.
that joint all of the same thing? Yeah, that's when you was rich. You got all that in one TV.
Oh, you mean you mean the TV, the DVD, and the VCR?
It was all
It's
connected to
it's
the
just all
yeah.
one.
I think I had one of those, but it was tiny. But I definitely had the VCR DVD player combo that was side by side. I definitely had
Man,
the two
I don't
that
he
was
was
side by
rich.
side.
I only I only remember the
Oh
one
no, it
where it
wasn't a rich
just had
brand. It was an Apex brand, a Dollar General type brand. That shit was like $50.
yeah,
Apex.
and it looked like SpongeBob.
Nah,
You
it
know what I'm
was
talking about? Them kid
yeah.
TVs that just have a little DVD player on it. But
Oh
the
yeah.
only one I actually remember seeing was when I was a kid at my dentist's office, where it just had a VHS, like you could put it right there in the bottom part of the TV. I don't really
Oh, for sure.
remember. I never owned one of those combo units, but I remember seeing them like at dentist office and stuff like that, where they would just throw
No,
movies on there. I remember watching Hercules while I was waiting to get my teeth cleaned.
man,
And then it was that part where he swims in the river and he's dying, in Hercules the cartoon.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he like turns into like an old man or whatever. And I remember I had a nightmare about that. So I have no fond memories about this.
Yeah, that's just crazy. You think about all that stuff we had back in the day that was like considered top tier. Like, oh, these video game graphics would never be better than this. Or all that other stuff. Man, we were lied to for sure. For sure.
Mm.
I'm so
Like I
sorry
said,
everybody who got finessed at that time. But
Well, but
man.
but we still, I mean, going back to like the PS2, like we still like the jump from like basic 3D to like when things got better, like kids these days are never going to experience that. The graphics just
facts.
get a little bit better, a little bit smoother. It's all like on the edges stuff. But we got to
Facts.
watch games go from basically cartoons to 3D to looking
For
like real
sure.
life. So I mean, it's still you can still
Yeah.
argue that we experienced the best of
That's
it.
true. Hands that went from this to this, actually, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Folks was
Go from
gripping
this
stuff
to
like
this to this. I don't know what Mike's
folks
doing.
was
I remember
I still,
playing
It went from this to this to this. What am I talking about?
so I remember playing the WWF Superstar game on Super Nintendo,
oh for
and
sure.
then go from there to playing SmackDown on PlayStation. I was like, yo, where's this shit been all my life? Where has this shit been all my life, man? Like crazy graphic upgrade. Crazy
For
graphic
sure.
jump.
You see, they raising. I know, Daniel, you mentioned Xbox raising their prices, but I seen PlayStation's raising their prices like 700. I'm
Yeah,
like, damn, y'all, what
everyone's
is?
doing it. I was looking in the comments on YouTube because I was trying to like find out where do they get off doing this, and a lot of people saying we're not going to get to like politics, but everyone's saying it's like tariff related. So
That's what
it's
I heard.
like, is it gonna
That's what I
calm
heard.
down later then? Because this is crazy. This is the first time in our whole lives where the video games didn't get cheaper. You know, usually like
Facts.
there'll be a sale or they'll make like the revised version, like, especially almost every time you would get like the slim model, whether it was Sony or Xbox, they'll make you. Nintendo don't really do that
Mhm.
as much, but usually you'll get something. Actually, that's not true. Even every Nintendo actually did that. NES had a different model.
Back in the
Super
day,
NES
they
Yeah,
had a
did.
different
I
model.
remember that.
I don't think Nintendo 64 or GameCube ever did a different model,
No.
but
I
at
don't
least
think they did.
the Switch, there's like three of them. So okay, I'm kind of lying, but basically, you always you always get a version that they made with like less parts or more efficient or a bigger hard
Sure.
drive, whatever, and it would be cheaper. And now all of a sudden they're selling us the same thing for more money, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's a little harder now, especially like when they did do a slim. The the OG version would go down in price a little bit, and so people would just, but I'll just get that one.
Hmm.
It'll be like it'll either closer to the slim or a little bit below the slim. Because I mean, they would always use the slim to kind of upgrade the tech a little bit, so it made it like if you wanted something brand new, you would get that version. But it's it's kind of hard to justify paying. Like I remember when Xbox One, when they came out with the Xbox One, and it was 500. They're forcing that connect, which was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
My rent at the time where we were was 635. So it was hard to justify to wife, yo, I need this game console that pretty much pays the rent.
Yeah.
Pretty much is a month of rent. I need this game console. And for it to go from 500 to 7, 8 per console, it's like, damn. Like, I can only imagine if they had tariffs, if it was that back then when it was 500 and rent was 635. Like, jeez, I don't think I would even had a one.
Yeah, I
Then
know that new console, that new handheld Xbox that's coming out this holiday season. The ROGS
okay.
is going to retail at $599,
Pass.
and of
Damn.
course the ROGX, which is the beefier version of that one, is going to be retailed at $899, bro.
Pass.
Yikes.
99. That's
Pass.
crazy.
Don't even put it on the
And
phone for me.
right. And on top of that, it's like before we go deeper off into this game stuff, is like when did games become pay to play? Like I remember back in the day, you pop in the cartridge, play the game. If you
Yep.
wanted to unlock someone special, you beat the game.
Yep.
Or you do something special in the game to get this certain character.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like to buy this guy, it's $5. To buy that guy, it's $5. Or to buy a pass to unlock all the hidden stuff is like
Yeah.
$20. It's like I don't know. There's just so much micro transactions in a game.
Killing it.
You're buying the base game at what, $69, depending on what console you have. You're buying the base game itself at
Mm-hmm.
$69. Plus, you're buying the additional content as they release it. By the time that game gets old or the sequel comes out, like for example, Call of Duty, how they make them every year. You buy the base game of Call of Duty, which is $69. Then you spend, if you're that guy, then you spend roughly another $100 on all these skins and weapon combinations and whatever things of that nature. When you're done with that game, when the new game comes out, you're well invested in that game, roughly $500 easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
100%. 100%.
You know, and with that $500 plus the base game, you could have been about a console or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of these companies know that because not only are they going up on the prices of the consoles, they're going up on the Xbox's Game Pass service. The Game Pass service is going up, I think, $20. And for the most part, Game Pass is a good service. I personally use it myself, where it gives you an entire library of different games that, if you were to buy on your own, give you well over 500, well over 5 Gs easily, like well over 5 Gs. The library that they give you of games is well over $5,000. So for $59, I meant what? Yeah, $59 for the whole year. You're getting this entire library of all these games. Plus, you're getting the option to play new Xbox title releases day one for free at $59. That went on forever, and they thought about it and was like, hey, people aren't buying games, they're just buying this service. So let's go up on this service. So now the service is going up $20. Everybody's all in the headlock about it now. The cancellation site for Xbox Game Pass crashed a few days ago because everybody was trying to cancel their service. Like, that's just how bad it was. I'm not gonna say I'm a diehard gamer, but I've been gaming for quite some time, and I do feel like, in the sense, it's a ripoff as far as them raising the price on the service. But I feel like the service is definitely worth it. Either that or go buy a new console. And you clearly already explained the prices of the consoles. I'm not for sure if it's a terrorist thing or whatever, because a lot of countries overseas, roughly maybe 10 years ago, just now allowed the sales of consoles. The PlayStation is made in Japan. And I think not even a few years ago, they were allowed to actually have it in the country. Like, it's crazy because, like, they make them, but they couldn't sell them. Well, it wasn't Japan. I believe it was Korea or something like that. But not the sound like that guy. But to me, it's all the same. But they make them over there, but certain countries over there couldn't even have them in the stores. So yeah, man, like I feel like the service going up is definitely a ripoff. The price going up on the consoles is definitely a ripoff, because they're giving you, like I said, the slim version with the same technology in there, but they're just selling you a slimmer body. Save space. That's pretty much it. For an extra $100, and yeah, it's definitely a ripoff. But me being the gamer that I am, I can sit here and complain about it. Yeah. It sucks. And then the next year, I'm buying the latest console, or I'm buying the latest
for sure,
or Madden or whatever. So it's all about the fan base, and if you're that guy, and or if you really want it, you'll do it.
Yeah. I just remember back in the day, it's like, well, I did read something, and I could be 100% wrong, so don't quote me on it. I could be 100% wrong. That if you already had auto pay with the previous 1999, it could be from the backlash of it, that you'll continue to have the Game Pass for 1999. But I do think that if your payment goes bad or something like that, and you have to like go back in and renew it, then you got to get the $29.99. So make sure y'all auto pay. You got money in your account. So aside from that, like what you said, I think that's what kind of made gaming not fun anymore. I remember you would, hit your boy up, and you guys would play all through hours of the night to the morning to get this achievement, so you can get like a skin or a character, or Jack in the Box will have a special that if you buy this combo and you scratch it off, you put it in your game, you got a special weapon skin or something like that. Or you just, like, I remember back when 2K was actually fun, before 2K became pay to play, where you would actually have to play the game to unlock shoes and clothing and attributes and stuff. But now you can just you pay $100 to $150 for a game so you can get a case, a specialized case, and league pass, just so you can get the game and you can up your person's thing and buy clothing and stuff like that. You're legit spending. I don't know. I there's somebody broke down like the VC to money ratio, and some of the clothing was like you're paying. I think they did the conversion on some of like the exclusive they had out. They had one like collab end up on 2K where you were legit spending 40 actual dollars, but it was converted into VC. But you're spending 40 actual dollars for virtual clothing. Like that shit is crazy. Like I stopped playing Park because it just wasn't fun anymore. People just playing just because, or they look at your rating. Because you got some dudes who do thug it out. Like they're like, nah, I refuse to pay for VC, so I'll do it the hard way. They don't want to play with them because your guys are 70 something and I need to get this achievement, I need to get this, I need to get that. So it's like it's the grind of video games is not fun anymore because no one's grinding anymore. You're buying all your stuff to get better. If you go to a game that has weapons, you're buying all the stuff to increase things. I remember when Destiny first came out, and I was trying to be like, how are these people ranked so high so quick? Like, how are they? Like, we just got the game just released yesterday. I know some people got first access or whatever, but and I seen it. Oh, you can buy like your points or your stuff, and I'm like, that shit's not fun. So it really did kill the aura of video games for me to where I'm one of the people. I'll thug it out. Like I'll buy a game. I won't play my team. I won't play none of the other stuff. I'll buy a game just for fun, and I'll play like legit. Like I played the access for Battlefield, and I thought that was pretty fun. And then when I was gonna download it, I said $70. Pass.
Right.
Pass. I thought y'all had EA Play. I thought we getting at a discount. The discount was $8. I said, I'm good, big dog. Y'all can have it.
Yes, sir. Speaking of
I'll wait till it shows up for free.
Came out yesterday. Speaking of Battlefield, came out yesterday. $69.99. Can't do it. Not even a fan.
And that's still considered normal price right now, right? They're trying to raise them up to 80 now.
Yeah. Well, shit. The Nintendo Switch 2, their games are $79.99. Yeah.
Yep.
$80. And I'm like, ain't no fucking way. I mean, I love Mario. But Mario ain't worth $80. Not even close. Not even close, man. Mario Kart, the new Mario Kart is $80, bro.
Yep. And Nintendo, notorious for never lowering their prices. That thing will be $80 4 years from now.
Hey, let's not speak on Nintendo too much, man, because they'll just ban you. But they'll just sue you and keep it pushing. Like they won't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who?
What? Yeah.
Mike Jones? Yeah. Wild, man. It's just no. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say this is wild stuff going on. Like stuff is just not fun anymore. I bought this whole PlayStation so I could play Spider-Man and some PlayStation stuff. Yo, I barely even got past the first 4 missions of Spider-Man. I'm using this PlayStation as a Netflix hub because the TV I bought, I got scammed out at Best Buy. And the actual apps on here don't work, but they work as I filter it through the PlayStation. So I come in here just to watch TV. It's a TV box at this point.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And back in the day, when certain games were exclusive just for certain consoles, that's not even going on anymore. Nope. Like Gears of War is on PlayStation now.
Crazy.
Helldivers is on PS2. Well, Helldivers is on Xbox. MLB The Show is on Xbox. I remember when MLB The Show was an exclusive PlayStation game. Like that was my go-to baseball game. Like you had to have a PS to play it. Now it's on Xbox. It's still fun, but it's like, like where's that Where's that this belongs to us feel? You know,
It's
I
over.
guess that's good for the market, but certain companies are smart and certain companies ain't going out like that. Nintendo, again, not to bring them up, but Nintendo ain't selling Mario.
Never.
Sega not selling Sonic. You feel me? Like they're not going anywhere. They're going to be under that brand, even if Sega don't have a console. Sonic's going to be under that brand, and he's not going anywhere unless the money's right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, crazy.
Because console wars are over. Like people who debate and like, I hate saying it like this because it definitely sounds a little snooty. But like people are like, oh, you got an Xbox or you got a PlayStation, bruh. Niggas got both out here. Like
Niggas out here living, son. Niggas out here living, son. You know what I mean?
That's
You know
broke
what I
stuff.
mean?
But like the reason, I mean, what was the reason why we did that back in the day? Because we were kids. If your parents weren't rich, you weren't getting both. You had to go with what your friends got. So majority of your friends got PlayStation. You getting the PlayStation. Majority of your friends got Nintendo. That's what you're getting. They got Xbox. That's what they're getting. It was like, okay, how can I play this with my friends or who got the best games at the time? That's how you rock with it. So I guess that's where your loyalty lies. You know, I didn't really care about any console wars. I just with Xbox, childish ways. Green's my favorite color. They was green. I was like, Sega's gone. Fuck with Xbox. That's how I chose it. I said PlayStation was cool. All my cousins had PlayStation, so I was like, it's not foreign to me. But what's Xbox talking about? And that's how I stayed. I'm not with it ever since. But it got to the point where it's like, I can afford both. So it's like I'm not beef. What console you trying to play on? Like it's cool, but like yeah, that console war stuff is over, y'all. We got games. Yeah, like you said, we got games on this console. Gears of War is on PlayStation. The show is on Xbox, and they're going back and forth with it, and they're working together. Like Xbox or PlayStation bought exclusives. Like when Microsoft bought Activision, and everybody was freaking out that they were going to keep it exclusive. They legit could have. They legit could have. We bought it. We own it. But they're keeping it on every platform. So at the same point, it's like, damn. And I get where Microsoft is coming from. PlayStation, to me, is like iPhone. Because of the status it has, they're going to have their diehards. They're going to rock with it. We don't care about whatever y'all doing over here. You ain't got these. You got green bubbles. Like, whatever folks be on. So they be on they stuff. And you can look at it from a point where there's so many Androids that are way better than iPhones, but iPhone people won't admit it. You know, Kendrick beat Drake, but Drake fans won't admit it. So we're not gonna talk about that. But I just had to throw it. I had to throw it in there because your boy lost the case. I had to throw it in there real quick. You know, a little jab. I know y'all hate it, but if you look at it from a standpoint of like the way they're working with each other, and Microsoft is not dumb. They know PlayStation's gonna, if we come out with a game system and PlayStation's come with a game system, PlayStation's gonna sell more. It's just more. It's a brand that everybody already recognizes. It's already considered the iPhone of gaming. It's always considered the number one thing. It's gonna get sold. So how do we compete with that gaming service? You got people getting Game Pass to be on PC, Game Pass to work over here, Game Pass to be on this. They got Game Pass on the phone. They said, "Oh, we're not going to beat you in consoles, but we're definitely going to be in every other thing." There's game. They could get Game Pass on your TV. So it's like, yeah, you pick what you got, you pick what you work with. But at the end of the day, like to anybody who's still on a console war, we got both out here. Cause I'm just talking my shit. Cause we out here, except for Dan. We still waiting for him to come through.
Man, I'm over here. I got nothing.
Come
on home, brother. Come on home.
I think I'm waiting probably for well, first of all, I'm broke anyways, but second of all, I'll definitely be picking something up once GTA 6 come out for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's probably gonna be the worst time, bro. That's probably gonna be the worst time. Respectfully, that's probably the worst time. Because you know they're gonna bundle that game with the console.
Facts.
And not even just in general that you probably won't be able to get one, but scalpers, bro. The buyers, scalpers. You know how long we've been waiting for GTA 6? I would be surprised that there's any physical. I would be surprised if there's any physical copies of that game out there, like when it actually drops. Because scalpers, bro, like
Oh,
we
for
waited
sure.
14 years for a sequel. Waited 14
Yeah.
years for a sequel. That's going to be the
Yeah.
most highly anticipated game of the year. Like relationships will be tested when this game comes out. Like facts, bro. Like you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. If y'all paid double the price for that video game, if y'all goofy asses don't buy that shit digital,
Oh, for sure. I'm definitely getting the digital. I'm definitely getting
buy
digital.
that shit digital.
I
Y'all
was
was
just
fighting that thing for years. Buy that shit digital.
they probably gonna that's the when Nintendo came out with the $80 games, people were saying that they might be testing the waters with GTA 6, might try to charge extra for that game, digital or not. That
For sure.
there was people saying online that they was gonna drop that at like $100 or
I
something,
heard
which
that.
I believe
just
it.
like you said, Chris, you like, hey, if it suits my needs or whatever, I'm getting the Game Pass. Maybe other people it's not for them, but like, if you want it, you're gonna get it. Like, who's gonna not buy GTA 6, regardless of what it costs? But yeah, I'm probably not gonna be a day one guy. I'm gonna let everything die down, let them, because there's probably still gonna be some bugs or whatever,
Oh,
whatever.
for sure.
I
Oh,
just
always, always.
because I really wanted to get something going when that Metal Gear 3 remake came out, but then on day one everyone's talking about it's not running smooth and all this kind of stuff, and this is like every game comes out like that now. It's not ready the week it come out. So it's like no matter what, I feel like it's better just wait a little bit anyways if you can stand to.
Facts. Facts.
Big, big facts. Big facts. Prime example: Cyberpunk.
Oh
Oh
my God.
yeah, they had to fix that
They
thing over and
they
over.
I just
pushed that game out
I
like
heard
it was supposed to be a GTA. It was supposed to be a futuristic GTA fix for us before Rockstar got it together. Matter of fact, they pushed Cyberpunk before GTA even announced anything about GTA. Before Rockstar even announced anything about GTA 6, because at that time
Mhm.
GTA 5 had the online world in a headlock, bro. Like when I tell you GTA Online had the world in a headlock, it was crazy. So they needed something to distract you from from robbing and stealing and killing on GTA. You can do all that in the future on a game that we got right now, starring Keanu Reeves. And when that shit came out, it was so terrible that PlayStation gave you your full refund, like
Yeah,
full
the refunds was
refund.
crazy.
You're like, you still had a copy of the game, but they was like, hey, our bad. We had nothing to do with this. Here, bro. Here, just take it. Here.
Yeah,
We sorry. Take this. Like, man, like it was that bad. And even now, well, clearly the game's fixed. The game's fixed. It's in
yeah.
top tier running condition and stuff. But it took a good year and a half for that game to
facts.
be what it was. And for them to make us wait 14 years for GTA 6, bro, that shit better jump off the boat running. I'm talking about it better not. I better not see a pixel glitch.
Right.
I better not see a stuttering character. I better not see an NPC running into the wall or nothing. Man, that shit better be perfect. 14
Yeah,
years is a long time to to perfect your craft to give us a shitty game. So
facts.
fingers crossed on that, man. Like definitely fingers crossed.
I think
Like
it
what I really wanted to do was do like a live stream episode of all of us on, and then maybe us playing GTA. But then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, them servers are gonna be trash. Them servers are gonna be down.
Yeah, I don't even think the online service is gonna be ready when it comes out.
yeah,
Like,
ain't no
because
way.
like when GTA 5 came out, it still
Yeah.
took a year and a half to drop
For sure.
GTA Online. So I don't think the online service is going to be ready. But like I say, companies like Rockstar, they got a fan base, can do something like that. They
Oh
can
yeah,
give us GTA 6. They can give us GTA 6 tomorrow and not drop the online for like another 2 years. And people would not care as long as they got the base game. As long as they had the base game, they would not care. Like, so man, like Rockstar is one of those companies that could do stuff like that, man. Like you got people waiting on, like I say, this GTA 6. And then once GTA 6 hits the market, I heard they're gonna be working on a new Red Dead Redemption, which is
Okay.
by far one of my favorite games as well, man. Like GTA, I mean, Red Dead Redemption is like the Wild Wild West of GTA, bro. It's like, gritty, grimy, all the stuff that GTA does, but back in the day, man. So Rockstar got the game in the headlock right now. Like they really do. Like
They don't really miss. I mean,
they
everything they
yeah,
put out, and day one, it usually runs just fine. Because I played
yeah.
GTA 5 on a PS3, like before they even put out the PS4 version, like a year later or whatever, and it worked. I mean,
Hey, you Daniel, you wild for that, bro. GTA 5 is the only game that dropped 3 separate times, and I think we bought it all 3 times.
I bought
Like
it again on
remember,
PS4.
I remember buying it on 360 when it came out,
Mm-hmm.
and then later on when it came out on Xbox One, I bought it. And then when they made that enhanced version for the Xbox Series X, I bought it again. So man, like, come on, man, like,
Oh yeah.
who's doing that? Who's dropping the same shit 3 times at the same price, and we buying that shit? Like, come on.
Oh yeah,
Man.
absolutely.
Matter of fact, it wasn't even the same price because when it went from Xbox One to the series, it went up like $20, $25, and we still, man, come on, like, bruh, come on, man, like.
And online was
Good
fun
looking
too.
Rockstar. Good looking.
Online was fun too until people was fucking up my fuckery. But online was. It's like, what are you fucking up my mission for, cuz?
Man, you over here trying to move some weight. Somebody come through with a flying car and just kill your whole life.
Okay. Do you guys remember the bounties?
Yeah.
Bounties. Okay, so this is one that made me turn off the game for a good minute. Me and the homie were playing the game, and it was one of those like get the bounty, get the car. But it was like for everybody. Everybody and their mama who's on the map. It was for everybody. So I was like, oh shit. So me and him were like going through it, trying to get the car, but you had to bring the car in good condition. You couldn't bring the car in shitty condition. So we was all like running up and down, getting the car, stealing from people, getting it stolen from us. I have to respawn, steal it back. So we're doing it, and then we had to take it to the docks. When I tell you, we took it to the dock. Homie came out the corner, blasted me, got the homie out, and somehow didn't damage the car enough for him to complete the mission. He stood at the dock waiting for us to bring the car in so he can steal the car, bring it in and complete the mission. So we did all that work for nothing. I turned that shit off. I never jumped back online. I never jumped back on GTA Online. Nah. At that point, I was like, no, y'all got it, big dog.
You got it, son. You got it from here. And GTA 5, not to shoot down the praises of GTA Online in general, but that was another microtransaction game, man. Like the shark card, the fucking infamous shark card. Use real money to buy fake money, to buy an apartment, to buy a car, to buy clothes, to buy guns, to buy a marijuana farming business, to buy a coke farming business, and all this stuff, man. Like, you living out your wildest trap dreams on a video game is crazy. With real funds, though, it's fucking crazy, man. Like, when did all this microtransaction shit happen, man? Like, I wish Sonic the Hedgehog would charge me
for an extra tailspin.
right. For extra ring or something. Bro, I wish, man. Come on.
Put him in some Jordans. No,
crazy. Jump, man. You run fast. He got the little thing when he jump. You crazy.
Man. But we have to end this episode today, guys, because your boy hungry as hell. And so it's been fun, fellas. Let the folks know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at _free_minded 805. That's free. That's _free_minded 805. Hey, Mike, I think you forgot something, brother. You gotta push the draws, fella. You gotta
Oh,
push
you
the
know we
draws,
slinging
man.
draws out here, brother. Absolutely.
You gotta push
We
the draws, man.
slinging draws out here, and Chris got a code too, fam. So don't forget to get them draws. We gonna put them codes in the stories and everything. 15% off your pair of thieves. Get these comfortable, breathable clothing, and don't miss out. They got socks. I got the socks on right now. I got the draws on right now. I don't got the shirt on. I should be promoting the shirt, but I think we will talk about that another time. But we'll go through it. My man's gonna get his own little care package. And again, we slinging draws out here. The whole crew slinging draws. No one should have holes in their draws.
You can find mine on Facebook Marketplace.
Use Danny's finest. Danny's finest streaks.
The sad part is people actually buy used draws like that. That's the sad part.
Not mine. Facebook's like, you've had this listing for a while. You want to delete and renew?
You want to lower the price, sir?
Yeah.
How about free?
You want to pay to promote this listing?
Man.
Maybe we'll talk about that in another episode. I still don't understand people buying draws, like used draws, but that's another episode to go through.
That's wild as fuck.
You know, it's a wild way to end the episode, but we'll check y'all next time. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Be out here shooting the shit and selling draws because, you know, we got to stop with them holes in the draws. The holidays is coming. Get your man some pair of thieves and get it together, brother, with them stank ass draws you be wearing.
Just saying, treat your meat the way you treat your feet, man. Come on.
And with that, we out of here.